YouTube. If you know what that's from, good on you. You know ball. But hello everyone, this episode 2 of OtakuGalaxy, where we're going to talk about a lot of different medias. And of course, last time you guys did incredible with the support. I really appreciate you guys with the last impressions of, or I guess our overall thoughts of the winter anime season, which that was fun. Again, the support was immense. I didn't really think it was going to do that well, because it was just me and my friend Stello just like yapping, and that's what we're going to do today too, with some other friends I have with me. But again, just thank you for the love. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, this is episode 2. And now you get to see the logo here with on the table. Again, a lot of this is like experimental for me. Maybe how it looks right now isn't going to be the same and stuff like that. The little PNGs I have behind me might change too, since I'm trying to figure out like, ooh, do I want to have like, I don't know, figures and stuff to represent the guest I bring on, or like what? So yeah, basically act like I'm just moving in right now. So right now it's not going to be like all set in stone. So yeah, look forward to how it looks like finally, I guess, or finalized when we get down more into the episode. So yeah, again, I'm Neko, of course, the host for OtakuGalaxy. And again, I'm going to have some new guests with me. And this is my 2 friends, Darby and ABZ, which I am here to introduce. And you guys want to like talk about yourselves? Again, I met these 2 when To Be Hero was happening. I think by the end, to be honest. I didn't join the Discord until like the end of the series, so it was great to meet these guys all of a sudden, and we've become kind of like just close because of that. And they're just a goofy bunch that I love talking to. If you maybe remember, you saw them in my first episode of Dispatch, which that was a fun time. So now they're here doing an episode with me of OtakuGalaxy. So you guys want to introduce yourself, starting with you, ABZ?
Yeah. I feel like the introduction was already really good. That's me. And anyone like watching, obviously the last video did amazing. From what Neko told me,
Yeah.
and it really has. You guys are getting in on the ground floor. This is 2008 Bitcoin, guys. So just want to be here early because there's a future in this. This is gonna blow up. I promise. I'm pretty sure.
You see the foresight.
Yeah, I see the vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Darby, you introduce yourself?
Yeah, it's me, Darby, and I'm just the guy who got invited by the guy that got invited. You know, it really be like that.
If you think about it, because you put me on To Be Hero X, right? So like, this is all you. This is your
the originator.
Good excuse. Good excuse.
Well, no. We just being real, you know.
Yeah, we're just being real, man. We're just giving you props where props due. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So modest, man. Don't be so modest.
Which talking about To Be Hero, I haven't shown you guys the figures I got from To Be Hero. Like Yeah, I still haven't shown you guys. I need to show you guys the Nendroids per se they are, but yeah, they look incredible. I'm still trying to figure out how to like place them because I'm not used to figures or Nendroids, whatever. So I'm like, oh, there's different faces that they have that you can put on them and whatnot. And they look incredible though. Really good. So yeah, maybe you guys too on YouTube. You guys will probably see them one day when I set it up. Cause yeah, right now they're in the box and not out fully yet. Well, I brought them out, but then I put them back in because I kind of got too scared. I was like, I don't know how to fix them up. So yeah, and also maybe one day I'll have a YouTube video of To Be Hero. I've been wanting to do a To Be Hero video, but time never got the best of me. So I'm like, dang it, I couldn't ever make a video. But yeah, again, incredible series. We'll talk about that maybe when season 2 comes out, which we're excited about and we need it, right, fellas?
We are absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
I'm there.
100%. But yeah, we're gonna talk about now, of course, the spring anime season. But before that, you know, now that we're on the topic of superheroes, we have been watching a lot of media, of course, besides anime. Right now, especially Invincible, The Boys, Daredevil is the big 3 per se. You can really say of the superhero kind of franchise for right now, since yeah, they're going crazy, and especially airing at the same time. It's like, what kind of fan base do you want to go to? Do you want to go to Invincible? Do you want to go to Daredevil or The Boys? And they're all gritty in their own way. So it's like, it's just good TV. So you guys want to chat about Daredevil, since I sadly haven't caught up again, because I have to watch, like, of course, the older one, which I've only seen bits and pieces, but never fully. So I can't really get into this. I mean, I've heard you could, but at the same time, no, you do need knowledge of the older one and also the Punisher series. And then also the new Punisher thing is coming out too, right? Like, we had a trailer recently, so I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, I'm cooked. So yeah, you guys want to chat about that?
Yeah. Well, I love Daredevil. Like, it's probably my favorite show, like, ever. And I think that just because that's coming out, that's why, like, my anime bag is, like, lacking. I've just been so distracted, like, just with, like, Daredevil's coming out, then Invincible, and even The Boys, right? I've been trying to get caught up on Fallout Season 2 as well.
Ooh, Fallout!
So, like, yeah, it's just a lot of really good TV right now. That everything's kind of competing for my attention. But yeah, Daredevil. So episode 5 came out last week, and like I was talking about this earlier. Season 1 was kind of like stitched together just because they had a different writing team. So like as many people know, it wasn't the most I don't want to say coherent, but it wasn't the most solid, I guess, season. Like as solid as I know that this writing team can do. And they can, because I'm watching season 2. This is them beginning to end, and it's phenomenal. I'm enjoying it like a lot. So it's my favorite show week to week, easily. That's bias. But like I am really enjoying it a lot. And Invincible, that's a very close second. But you don't really need to watch the Punisher TV show to enjoy Daredevil. I would say just watch the original 3 seasons and then just jump right into Born Again.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, you'll get more characterization for Frank Castle, but you need to understand that it's Frank Castle is a important character for Daredevil season 2 and in a little bit of season 1 of Born Again, but after that, he's kind of doing his own thing, and that's what that one special is. That one
that's coming out
special presentation. Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna. So the final episode 8 of Daredevil, the final episode of the season, is gonna come out, and then the next week, instead of getting an episode 9 of Daredevil, we're gonna get an episode of the Punisher. So it's like, if whoever's watching season 2 of Born Again right now, you're gonna get a nice treat, and then we're a few months later we're getting Spider-Man.
Yeah, so, that is true. God, man, that's back to back.
Marvel,
yeah.
Marvel fans, superhero fans are eating great. We're getting X-Men 97 season 2 this summer.
Ooh.
We're getting Supergirl this summer too.
That is Supergirl, dude. I kept forgetting about that. I always, literally, and then Doomsday later too. Oh my god.
Doomsday, in December, yeah. I think we're getting Lanterns this summer too from DC, and like.
But did we only like the trailer?
I mean, Darby can talk about the trailer. He's more of a Lanterns fan than me. I'll go after. I feel like go ahead, Darby.
I mean, it looks good. It just looks like a good show more than a superhero Green Lantern show to me.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what they're doing with that.
Yeah.
People have complained about the lack of green. I've seen that a lot.
Can you blame them? You know. But I get
Green Lanterns aren't green.
Right? It was like
the show's not called the Green Lantern Show. It's just called Lanterns, to be fair.
I mean,
that's true.
You know what? Hold up. He might be cooking. Guys. Hold up. Okay. Okay. I mean, again. I mean, of course, Darby, if you maybe have something to say about Daredevil 2 or not, you Gucci. You haven't caught up. Or...
I haven't seen the current season, a single episode.
Okay.
I just know something that happens with a character from a previous season, and I kind of want to get caught up because he's very good, very entertaining. He's good at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
maybe he knows something like that.
Yeah, I don't know anything, so okay, we're gonna leave it at that then, so we don't spoil anybody if anyone hasn't seen it. But something we might have to a little bit spoil is The Boys. I mean, The Boys, the final season has been very good for me personally. I've been liking a lot of the things that has been happening. Of course, some things I'm pissed off about, especially again, spoiler warning, because I'm not gonna not talk about it, is the A Train death. That honestly pissed me off. I was pretty sad about it. I was like, after this whole thing of him really redeeming himself and like, I don't know, finding himself and whatnot, it's like, you really went there? It's like, dang it. But okay, and I get it though. Like him having that final moment with Homelander is a really good scene, to be honest. And even the next episode where it still affects Homelander. It's really good, like storytelling wise. But I'm like, dang it. I was really liking A Train. I was so pissed. How did you guys feel about that whole, like, basically, yeah, the end of A Train?
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Not him dying, obviously.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, I like it. Yeah, kill that guy. Maybe do it again. Maybe do it
No.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
To be fair, the scene like of him getting chased down by Homelander is very good. That's a very good scene.
I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty good.
They put budget into that.
Oh, and him slowing down, right? Like, and we see like the whole, of course, right, with typical like really fast characters, that slow down of them in that POV. Really good, really good.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, I feel like we kind of knew it was gonna end like this, right?
Yeah,
like,
I guess,
especially for him. Like, I've seen the red flags for like seasons now.
Yeah.
So like,
we're just surprised it happened in the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say I really like the scene where like, he dodges the bystander. Yeah, and it's just like a full circle moment where like he truly has kind of, I mean, not redeemed himself, but like I feel like his character has learned the value of life and like in his final moments put someone else's life ahead of his, which makes him which like makes him a real hero. And I think that's what his arc has always been like, kind of building to, like he's one of the few real heroes in The Boys, like out of the Soups. But
no, 100%. You know, you're right in that for sure. Which that's what I'm saying. I think story wise, it really is good that it happened, but of course, a little bit of me is like, oh man, I really wished he would have had like maybe a good way, like I don't know, a good way to help bring down Homelander, which in a way he did in his own way, and right, getting to him already mentally, being like, dude, you really think doing all this, you're just a lonely dude. You're just lonely. You're not this big shot, and him laughing in his face while dying is just already a testament to that. It's like, really good. I agree. Like, he really was a hero at the end. Even with the mistakes he had done and like all this stuff with his family, it's like, dang it, you're being a bigger man than the Deep was, which we see the Deep still being like a lackey to Homelander, like just too scared to like get away from that. And that even conversation with him and the Deep was really good. Like, he's like, dude, you're just scared of him. You're not like this. Like, just a really good convo. I really love that with him and A Train in the Deep. It's like, bro, Deep, you just such a dumbass. Like, you're not that guy. You're just into fish, and you just are disgusting. And then you're just a wimpy baby.
Yeah, he's a joke.
He really is.
He's a bad person too. He's horrible. But yeah, I don't know. I said this earlier, before, but I feel like Darby knows that like I'm worried because we're almost halfway through the final season, and I feel like there's so much left to do.
Yeah, no. 100%.
So I'm a little worried that like it doesn't feel like a final season, but it is, and at the rate that things are going, I'm just worried that it won't like have a great finish. It's good though. Like, I'm enjoying it.
I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be a twist ending, and Homelander's gonna win. Absolute cinema.
No, there can't be. There can't be. Homelander winning would. Oh no, I don't believe it. Also, of course, the ending of the recent episode with Soldier Boy coming back. So I do feel you in that, like being worried about like there's too many big stakes. That's like, how can we all like wrap this up neatly, basically? So it's like, now we have Soldier Boy back. Now we have the things with the black chick who can like foresee everything. She's kind of like she's too smart to like maneuver, like to work with, right? Or like to bring down, because she's getting the high horse, which she has been in a while for a minute. And also, of course, the vice president. I forgot her name. The one that has like the now the
Ashley.
yeah, Ashley. Like Ashley's
Yeah.
trying to figure out is she going to change to be good or like stay on this path. It's like I don't know. There is a lot of things that we need to see how it's going to work around and really wrap up. And of course, with the whole, and I understandably so, Starlight feeling like she needs to die to atone for all these lives that she's basically kind of in her mind killed, and all this other stuff. There's so many things that's going around in these characters in their character arcs. Of course, Butcher, like his path, like I don't know. It's very interesting where the boys has been going to right now, and I'm very curious how it ends. Will it end in a happy note? Will Soups die entirely, or will they be able to coexist and whatnot? Like I don't really know where we can go from here. So I mean, again, yeah, The Boys has been interesting so far. Again, like I've been loving The Boys since season 1, so I haven't felt that it's been died down for me. Some moments, of course, can be like, it's been alright, but mostly it's been good. Even Gen V, I like Gen V. Gen V has been good, except
Yeah,
with
it's a good show. I really like it.
yeah.
Especially season 2 is pretty great.
I feel that. But, and then, of course, last but not least, it's Invincible. Invincible over here, with its 4th season. Wait, right? Is it 4th season? I'm trying to remember.
We're on the 4th season.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. With Invincible, with amazing episodes, right? And again, spoilers, but the whole conquest thing, insane. Again, I hate you, Cecil. You dumbass motherfucker. You, like, what is?
How did you react to that?
Because I hate him. I hate that he really thought in his mind that I can control Conquest and make him like clean up basically, or clean up crew or whatever. And then he just escapes and he's like, shit. Oh shit.
I honestly
I didn't think about
Cecil
that.
wasn't thinking. I honestly think Cecil wasn't thinking.
No,
I don't
it's
think
like
he was
he's
thinking.
Conquest. Brother, we already had enough problems getting him brother, and you just bring him like, ooh, I was pissed at him. But again, good for Mark for like, man, that whole fight scene was insane. Like, just props to Mark for handling it like that and taking things to the gut. Like, literally, like, dude, his guts were splattered. Like, oh, I was sick. It was
You could say Mark held shit down.
no, it was kind of like all out there, to be honest, like all on the floor and
All out there.
like, but yeah, I know. Again, yeah, Invincible's been good though, and also there's a lot even in Invincible that is really hard, like the whole Debbie and Nolan conversation, and I'm so happy she
great.
brought up the pet thing, because there's no way you're not gonna bring up the pet thing, right? Like, come on. How did y'all
One
feel
of the
like
best acted scenes in the show, for sure.
100%.
Sandra Oh did her big one. Absolutely.
Hey, we love you. Love you, mama. You killed it. That emotion in there, and apparently, right, because people were talking about like the comics, like that was way better handled than the comics. So I appreciate that. I was like, oh, okay, that's good. Because yeah, the Debbie in the comments was like, okay, I'll take you back. But this one feels like, no, you really have to live with what you did. You're not just gonna come in here and act like, oh, sure, I'm gonna be happily in your arms. Or you saying, oh, the other girl was a mistake, I swear, and I'm gonna be happy. Like, I don't know, all that stuff that they were tackling in that episode was so good. Really well done. And I was being clowned on before because I was watching it with some friends. When watching that episode, basically, of his backstory, right? Finding out, like, how bad of a people the Viltrumites are. Even, like, a parent on your 18th birthday has to beat your ass up to see if you're worthy. To it's insane to me. Like, you wake up and be like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I just turned 18.
Yeah. They have a very like when it comes to like narratively, like I think that the world building and like the culture that they made in the comics and that are showing us in the show, it's probably the most interesting thing about Invincible to me, just because like we obviously see the product of this Viltrumite kind of toxic culture. But when you actually see it firsthand, I'm just like, wow. The fact that anyone like Thetis, and Nolan can break free from such a a culture that's such a grip on you like mentally.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I'm like, wow. It's impressive, I guess.
I mean, and it's understandably so. Like even like with the newest episodes, right? Like when Nolan's talking to Oliver about like I'm trying to learn, right? It's like it took a while for Nolan to like actually try to understand like his people and culture is kind of wrong. Like it's very toxic. Like even when he's like was like of course raising Mark, like you can see like we were seeing in past seasons that switch between him, right? Because in the beginning with him and Debbie, he was still talking like an alien per se, right? And like still into like his culture and traditions, but after a while he started seeing Mark and actually being like, oh, and Debbie, and he's like, I actually love this family. I'm not just here to breed and stuff like that. I actually care about these two. So when the reveal that Mark got his powers, he actually looked scared. He was like, "Oh shit. I really have to stop this now. Like not have like this happy life that I have with these two now cuz now I have to do my mission." So all that stuff is like so hard to break out of mentality like mentally, and of course especially when he had a mission whatnot, now he has to revert back to those habits and like all this other stuff that is like it's like I can't you can't forgive Nolan, but at the same time it's like is it bad to sympathize with him? Even when we saw the backstory of his people dying, I kind of felt bad. I was like, ooh. And I love the joke that even Alan was like, are you making me feel bad about your people? And then I remember all the bad things your people did, and then I don't feel bad. So it's like, of course, right? There's people that don't forgive Nolan, and that's totally fair. You should not forgive him. He did a lot of bad things, but at the same time, he is trying to change now. So are you going to ignore that he's trying to change and not forgive him still? In the sense of like not giving him a second chance per se. So how do you guys feel about that? I feel like that's a good conversation starter of like, do you think you would forgive Nolan or do you think you would let him have a second chance? Because that's two different things. That's like you don't have to forgive his actions, but can you at least let him do better and be better?
Yeah, I mean, I think you, I, it's hard, like
Mm-mm.
forgiveness and giving the opportunity to be better. I think for you to even begin to consider forgiveness,
Mm.
there needs to be work
Mm-mm.
that's done. Um, I think that he's started to do the work. In that, like, he wants to protect not just Earth, but like pretty much the universe from the Village Empire.
Mm.
So I think, uh, from person to person, whoever you ask, is he worthy of redemption? Yes or no? Um, that's that's subjective, but I think that like everyone agrees that if one were to even consider doing so, like he needs to put the effort in, I think.
Yeah.
Right? So, uh, but Darby can probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like personally, if I was asked that, I would probably say yeah, but like it's kind of like I can't forgive him on behalf of all the like dead families and people he's
Right.
killed, right?
No.
Like I can't speak for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. No. For sure.
It's but like I see the main part that like is interesting to me about Nolan is I can see the beginning of how he like got to this,
Mm.
he just wants to fight, and Viltrumite like kind of way of living, like their lifestyle is so just crazy, and I understand how he got there, but like he still did wrong things.
Does that justify? Not really, right?
Doesn't justify it, but like understanding
Yeah.
where he comes from is the first part of like
Mm.
for him the internal like realizing he did wrong things. That's incredible to me. He's changing.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's fair to say I would forgive him, but I can't forgive him on behalf of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who actually died in the show.
No.
I
No.
can't
For
say
Yeah,
sure.
that.
like yeah. And I also think like if someone says I could never forgive Nolan, like who's watching the show, I'll be like, like that's not ridiculous, like, to say. Like,
No, no.
he had a complete disregard for human life.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
and that it was disgusting. So like, I'm not mad at people saying that. No, he's cooked. But like, I think that everyone wants to see him doing better because he's still alive. So like, if you're gonna live, the least you can do is make sure something like this doesn't happen again when the Viltrumites pull up. You know, if they pull up, prevent any future tragedies like
Yeah,
that from
it's
happening in
kind
the
of a
future.
situation of if you're alive, use your life to do better to
Mm.
like redeem yourself, right?
It's the least you can do. Like,
Yeah.
spend the rest
Yeah.
of your days trying to make up for your mistakes. Not saying that it's possible because,
Yes,
you know,
it might make up for it, but at least put in the work, bro. Like, do what you can do.
and he's doing that. That's why I think he's like the best character in the show because I think that like
He's
he's one of
incredible.
few people who've like broken that like programming
Mm.
and actually like it's not like he's parroting like, oh, it's wrong because of, and then inserts like a line another character says. Like, he the show has done a very
I
great
love how
job. Like,
subtle it is.
yeah, it's organic too. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
He
absolutely.
with the Debbie conversation,
Mm.
he's just like he told her what he felt she would want to hear, right? That's why it's
Mm.
incredible. On his side, it's not like he actually believed I didn't care about Andressa. He does care about Andressa. He was just lying to her to make her feel better, but it backfired on him because
Mm.
he still kind of has that way of thinking, like deep down, because he doesn't really know emotions like that. That's all he's
Yeah.
been known.
I was coping. I was trying to cope, and then the next episode, like, he's like, "Yeah, I was just." I was like, "Oh, come on, man." I was.
No, same,
I gave you the
same,
benefit of the doubt. I really thought you
same,
meant that, like, because
same.
my thing is like he said that he never loved her, right? And I
And
think
clearly
you
he
can.
did though, right? And then also,
That's what I mean. But like, I was under the impression that you can care for someone but not love them. You
right,
know, like
right. I feel you.
that was what I thought.
Same, same, same. I feel you. I feel you. But
And then next episode he's like, yeah, I was trying.
because
I
okay,
was like,
right? Like he
Yeah.
said, he
But it
was
makes sense.
lost,
It
and
makes
he
sense.
already thought like I wouldn't go back to Earth. So this is me living a new life with this bug, right? So with Andressa, he literally did love her because he had a child with her, of course, right? So I'm guessing that's the difference, is that at that time he never thought of going back. He really didn't. So in this instance, he was already thinking of a new life with someone. But now that he's back, of course he's missing Debbie, right? We see him even missing Debbie on the ship. He's like looking at this like ugly ass dish, mind you. And he's thinking of like, oh man, my Debbie was freaky. Looking at that, like eating that
yeah, but
spaghetti.
like, no, but I like, I guess my interpretation of that is more
Mm-mm.
so like this was my original.
Okay,
My
talk about
thing
that.
was,
Talk about
he loved Debbie, like, and he loved Mark,
it.
right? That's just a fact, and
100%.
clearly so because he was so distraught after those events that he was gonna fly into a black hole.
Yes.
Then he saw the Thoraxins were in trouble, and then like in that very like depressed kind of vulnerable state, he found comfort in the arms of
Andressa.
Andressa, right? So
Yeah.
like, I think he did care for her, but I also think that like he my interpretation was he was in a fog of like losing his sense of self, and like he also grew to like care about these people on this planet when the
Yes.
Viltrumites, like when Lucan and Krieg showed up, like, and we're hurting these people, like he felt that, and
Yeah.
like he cared, and I think that like their way of life kind of helped rehabilitate him. But I
Yeah.
think he was already on the path of questioning his programming at the end of season 1, and I think that
I feel you. Yeah.
I think he was trying to fill a Debbie-shaped hole in his life with Andressa, which is wrong. I think is wrong. In my kind of understanding of my personal understanding of the story, but I do think that he cared for her. But then, like I said,
But not
I didn't think
loved
he
her
loved
like
her.
Debbie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't think he did, and then he said that he did, like in the last episode, like a few
Yeah.
episodes ago. So
Yeah.
like, most of not all
it
of it.
could also be a situation literally as he's telling Oliver he didn't mean it like that to her in the same case as he's speaking to Oliver, if you know what I mean. Like
Like,
he's gonna
okay.
tell him he loves his mother, but he's just really meaning it as I just love you, really. You know what I'm saying?
That is a very
That's
hard
true too.
thing to really differentiate, because yeah, I feel you. I think both of your guys' thought process I've thought too, but the way he was explaining that she saved my life, so that's why I did come to love her, because she gave me this new perspective on life, because they die easily. So especially when I was lost and trying to think about, like you already mentioned, ABZ, that her like, of course, her people's life, and even just the embrace of her basically saved him. It really did. So of course you're gonna gain some love for them. Maybe not as high as Debbie, because with Debbie, right, he spent more time with her. So it's kind of not. People don't want to say like there's different levels to love, but in a way there really is, especially with a partner that will die the next day almost. So I guess he can maybe be saying that he did love her, but of course there's more years with Debbie. So of course she's not the same level as Debbie, right? So he loved her, but just not that same amount, because sadly, her people don't live a long life like that. So it could be that kind of like writing of like, or implication of what he meant. But I know, again, right? We don't know, but that's how I'm reading it a little bit, is like, it's those different type of levels of love. Like, he loved her, but not the same as Debbie, because of course he had more time with Debbie. There's more years with Debbie. And Debbie saw him at his lowest, or at least a little bit lowest, and then of course his lowest. So I don't know. There's a lot of different levels with that, right? So I don't think he was lying per se. Of course, in the second time when he was telling Oliver, I don't think he was trying to please him like how he was doing with Debbie. That was just really how he felt. So it's pretty hard to say, but I understand your guys' process or thought process, because I thought the same thing with you, ABZ. So again, we will have to see. But I think that's already a good conversation starter with that. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of people who are trying to like figure out that too. So, I mean, also, I guess we can't talk about the newest episode because I sadly haven't seen it. So, sorry, boys. Maybe next time. I'm very excited.
It's pretty great. Yeah.
I've heard it's about Thrag, so I'm excited to see, because I've been loving the memes about like the Thrag fraud stuff.
No, who told you that?
No, what? No. Because I will say the biggest fraud of them all, I know people have been talking about like, oh, Tech Jacket has been like, how you call it, I don't know, nerfed. But I think Alan has been nerfed. There's no way Alan can't be handling half these like opponents. I'm like, bro, every time I see Alan like thrown on the concrete or something, I'm like, Alan, there's no way. Alan, get your orange ass up.
That's me every time Invincible fights literally anybody.
That is true.
That's everyone whenever Invincible fights anybody.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Where's the 40% stronger, Mark?
He can fight me tomorrow. He can fight me tomorrow, and I whoop him.
Yo, deadass. Oh god. And then of course, I just want to clown on Oliver. I love how Oliver be pushing this like, we defeated Conquest. I'm like, Oliver, you didn't do shit, bro. Shut your ass up.
You're gonna love the new episode.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm excited. That's what we're going. Maybe we won't talk about it next time. We'll see. But yeah, Invincible, as you've heard from us yapping, we do love it. There's things we enjoy, the highs and lows. But yeah, I'm very excited to see this new episode, and also the finale. Well, not the finale of the series, but the finale of season 4, because we know season 5 has been greenlit, don't we? I think we do, right? Or no? Shit.
I think they, like, I don't know if it's been confirmed, but Robert Kirkman, the guy who wrote it, is like, I want to do 8 seasons of this.
Okay.
There's not enough comics, man. You gonna have to.
I mean, this is probably their best season. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to make another one.
True. This season has been very good so far. So hey, hey, again, superhero fans are eating good, so that's awesome. You know what? Who else is eating good? Digital Circus fans. I just want to talk about the theater release that is coming out for the finale. Incredible work. Congratulations, Glitch, for even getting this high. To even, again, right? There was some drama around the release because it's 2 weeks earlier before the YouTube release. So people were like, "What? Only 2 weeks? Of course we're gonna get spoiled for people who maybe won't be able to see it." Yada yada, and understandably so to be like, complaining about that. But then they had to come out with a statement because of all the drama that happened, and they had to explain like, "Hey guys, we really tried to get it at least as soon as possible. They were even trying to do like have us like release it for a month, and we're like, nah, we can't do a month. So they the best that they can do was 2 weeks, and we gotta like give them at least props enough that they have this deal with the theaters to have it worldwide, and they have even more than they initially now did. So that's incredible. Again, yeah, keep reaching out to your theaters. Tell them that you want Digital Circus finale in your hometown or city or whatever, because now it's even way more widespread. So that's awesome. Congratulations to them. And now again, you can have it until the 18th. Now it's like some people will have showings until like way later. So that even comes to show like how popular it got. That like seats sold out, so you can watch it even at a later date, even closer to the YouTube release. So that's awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to shout that out because of course Digital Circus has been a big thing on my channel and just in general over like everywhere. So if you haven't seen Digital Circus, it's amazing. It's so much fun and just so real. And this finale is about to go crazy. So show them some love and also go to the theaters. Watch the finale in theaters. Binge the whole series. These two haven't seen it. I might make them watch it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to spread the agenda, so we will have to see it. Yeah, because you guys haven't seen it.
I didn't know it was the finale.
Yeah, it's the finale. So that's what is going to be shown in theaters. Maybe even close to you guys. Because it was, yeah. I was really surprised there was like showings in where I live. I'm like, oh, that is cool. So I got seats with my brother, so we're going to check it out. And June 4th is the earliest screening you can watch it in. So, yeah, you guys can. Lit. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. So, excuse me. But now, not enough yapping about other media. I think you guys are here for some anime, right, guys? Did I hear an anime? Did I hear boo? Get some anime going. All right. Hold up. Sorry. All right. I hear enough. I get y'all guys. I get it. Y'all want some anime, and of course, there will be spoilers like now about all these anime that we're gonna watch. Maybe not a lot of them. Like we won't probably go too deep dive into them, but this is going to be our first impressions of the spring anime season, and of course with ABZ and Darby. They seen a good amount, but a lot of them they haven't, that I might have to sell them on and stuff like that. But again, maybe my full deep in depth about the anime spring anime season will be next episode. So yeah, for right now we're gonna tackle a lot of ones that they've seen and that I've seen that we can like chat about, have some good time, and maybe get you guys on that maybe it wasn't on your radar, and now we can put you on game. So, do you guys want to start with Mao?
Yeah, that's me. Have you seen Mao, Darby?
No, I don't know what Mao is about.
Ooh wee. Okay, ABZ. So ABZ.
Elaborate.
Are you good? Do you know about Inuyasha? Ranma 1.5. Yusure.
I grew up. I grew up with Inuyasha and Ranma. I used to watch that. Like,
I've seen Urusei Yatsura.
I've watched a little. I've watched a little bit of that too. What's her name? Rumiko Takahashi. She might have one of the most impressive resumes.
Yeah, no, honestly, to be honest,
her resume is crazy.
Yeah, her catalog.
Yeah. Of just straight banger after banger after banger.
And to be adapted, like a lot of these have been adapted really well too. So that's an even bigger, like, how you call it, clout or brag, I guess you could say.
Yeah, she's motion. Ranma 1/2 has gone
Woo!
animated and I said, nah, let's run it back.
Basically,
This shit is generational.
Yeah, they dropped a trailer recently, and it looks like really good
Oh yeah, I
for the
want to watch
new,
that.
new season.
Yeah, ABC showed me that. I want to watch that.
it's so
Yeah,
good.
so
Ranma 1.5 has been awesome. The remake. So yeah, definitely check it out if you guys haven't.
yeah, I've only seen a few episodes of the remake. I feel like a fake fan, but
It's
I've
okay.
seen every episode of the original except for the last one because I
Oh,
was like, you know what, I can't watch the last one because if I watch it, it's over. You know, it's done.
I know.
But,
I love the original one. I watched it in dub. I love it.
me too. Yeah,
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 it's so good.
yeah. It's
It's
really
so
good.
good.
But Mao,
The
I
new
feel
work.
like I've seen the first 2 episodes. It feels kind of like a mix of Ranma 1/2.
Mm.
Sorry. It's more like Inuyasha coded to me.
Oh, 100%. I was trying to tell my friend
Like,
this. Like, it's basically more Inuyasha and Rine something. I don't know if you've seen that one. That's another work of hers before Mao. It's called Rini no Kyoshi, something like that, where it's dealing more of the spirit side of things and whatnot. Of course, Inuyasha does too. So it's like, yeah, it's a mix of that.
yeah.
So yeah,
I haven't tapped into that one, but like I read the first couple chapters of this back in 2019, back when I was like actually like I don't know, like locked in. I feel like I'm not locked into the newer stuff as much.
that's
Like
fair. Yeah.
I mean this season, like I still like I watched that Fire Force.
Nice. The finale was great, huh?
That just finale is.
Whew.
I've been waiting for that finale for I think in many more. Like
Yes.
everyone's like, "Yo, they jumped the shark," and they did. No spoilers on that, but yeah. Anyways, like I read it just because I was rewatching like a little Ranma back in 2019, and like I was like, oh, she's dropping a new one. Like I was like, I kind of gotta check it out, and I read it, and I'm like, this is pretty good. I never got back to it, and then I heard that they were making an anime, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch the show for that. And honestly, like I'm really enjoying it just because, like, we'll talk about it later about another series, but just like the nostalgia of seeing this artwork, like just seeing her work on screen, it like I feel like scratches a nostalgic itch in my brain.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really enjoying it. I like I think her name is Nanako.
Yeah.
Is that...
Naka, something like that. Yes.
Or Nonoka. I think it's Nanako.
Nonoka. It's probably Nonoka. Yeah. Sorry,
yeah, Nonoka. Okay, yeah. She's pretty cool because my thing was I was worried she was gonna be like, especially like it's not an older series, but
no,
like when it comes to like reading Inuyasha and reading Ranma, like it felt like some of the main like female protagonists were very damselly.
Yes.
Right, and I was worried that like she would be, but like not really. She's very proactive, not very reactive, and I think that's really refreshing. And I mean, like it's called Mao, right? Like, but it's her show. You know, Inuyasha was about Inuyasha, Ranma was about Ranma, but Mao is like 2 episodes in. It's not Mao's show, it's hers, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are my kind of first thoughts. You can take over because I really want to hear your thoughts.
No worries. I agree with you with the whole Mao part. I think maybe they'll it's almost like a Dandadan thing. I think they'll both be like those kind of main characters where you feel like Okuru's the main character, but no, it's actually Momo. And I think maybe in this instance too, it's like it's going to be about like Mao, but also she's going to be the main protagonist because we're going to see a lot of things from her POV and whatnot, right? So a lot of that things. So far I've been loving it because I've always heard good things. I have like this one mutual who has always drawn them, has like gassed this up. So I was very curious about like just the story in general. So I didn't think about it was like a curse thing, like this Byuki being like something that they're trying to chase down, or at least Mao is. And of course this whole mystery with her, is she actually dead? Is she human? Why can she go back to this time period and all this other mystery stuff? So I'm already intrigued by that aspect alone. And of course, right, this being another work of hers, and I love her work personally. So that already intrigued me. But so far, the characters have been so much fun and so cute. And also, yeah, like you said, I love how she fights back. Like initially, and again, spoiler this episode 2 where she, like, you know, you feel like, oh, she tried to fight and then she knocks out, and you're like, oh, here, you know, Mao gotta save her. But come to find out, she woke up and she actually put in that work. She was like, actually slice her ass. And I was like, okay, Naruka, okay, pretty nice. So yeah, I'm very excited to see, like, is she gonna handle like swords too, or like how is she gonna be able to fight? Because right, in Inuyasha, Kagome could fight with her arrows because she was already into archery and really good at it. So is that gonna be the same thing? Like, I mean, I guess she's really fast, so is she also gonna, I don't know, use that to her advantage? And there's a lot of things you can start thinking about for the series and the future of it. And of course, right, the MCU being voiced by Yuki Kaji, Eren Yeager, you know, if you know, you know. He already sounding cool, you know. So I don't know. There's a lot of elements with this series that I'm already intrigued by, in the spirits, the Ayakashi, and yeah, that's my first impressions. That I'm just intrigued by the mystery of Nanoka. If she's actually, like, what is she? Of course, we saw in episode 2 that she was like explaining to her, oh, you're the same thing as me. Like, we're both dead, but we're alive, or we have a curse. Like, I don't know, right? We'll have to pick that up from episode 3 and figure out, like, oh, what is really Mao then, and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm loving it so far. It's been a good watch, and I'm excited to see what comes more out of it. So that is my first impressions of Mao, which has been really fun. You know, talking about curses and all this stuff. What about ReZero? I know these two fellas haven't seen ReZero, which shame. I mean, one of them has. Right. Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
We ABZ's finished season 2, and I'm in season 2's guts. Almost said I'm in ABZ's guts.
Okay.
Hey yo.
You're the middle of season 2. Yeah. That's true.
Not the middle. I'm on episode 20.
Okay, so you're just like on the precipice.
I'm edging it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. But yeah, no, ReZero has been incredible. Since you guys don't know yet, I guess I can't go into spoilers with this, but I can just say that this is Arc 6 being adapted, and an incredible start to Arc 6. Of course, they had to finish Arc 5 for a little, so we got a good Garf scene that was really sweet. Really loved that all, and also Julius, the whole really good stuff with him too. And again, with this new episode of Arc 6, incredible start, and I'm very excited to see where the series goes, because I've always heard good things about Arc 6. I'm very excited to see where Subaru and the gang go, and yeah, there's a lot of mysteries that might unfold, apparently a lot of gory stuff too, so it's, if you're a ReZero fan, this is the all-time high to get into it, and even if you're not, is to get into it and enjoy it, because Arc 6 has been starting off really well in ReZero fashion, just with another surprise every time. So I could gush about it all the time, but for right now, to keep the boys in suspense, just know that it's about to go down. And that is, if you guys don't know the memes, the aura monster, the aura monster's here. I don't know what it's about, but I keep hearing that meme, so I don't know what this entails with the aura monster with the staircases. So I don't know, but apparently Subaru, that guy.
Oh yeah, the staircase. I've heard about the staircase. Yeah.
Aura monster. I'm just thinking about Thrag and his hairline right now.
Oh. Okay.
But you said Garfield and Julius. Wow, I might have to get caught up.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
Yeah, she said Garf, and I'm like, he's still around. Okay. Hold on.
Well, true. Yeah. You guys in the part where he's like, oh, anyways, yeah. Nah, he's still around. You know, he's a good boy. You'll see.
He's probably
on that fight scene. I actually got spoiled on that.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Yeah.
He's probably my favorite character, Garf.
Garf is great. Garf is
I think so. I like Julius too, but like as an antagonist,
Hey, so that means you're gonna have a good time catching up.
I think he's popping up to be a W Joe bro.
You think it's like a W investment, like that this guy's gonna just
He's more
like
of a bro than he is an antagonist, honestly.
I
he's
don't
not
know.
he's yeah no that's true. I think it's like the mystery
I mean, depending on how Subaru fucks shit up, anybody could become an antagonist.
Damn, true
that's
though.
true.
True.
And anyone could become an ally. Yeah.
That is true. I mean, look. I mean, you guys are in season 2, right? So you're seeing the backstory of Beetlejuice and Amelia and all that. Which, spoilers,
Yeah.
incredible. I love that season. It was Subaru's parents. Season 2 is just so good. I love season 2 so much. You guys are in a good spot, so I'm excited for you guys to keep going. We gotta chat about that
It drags
too.
a little. It drags a little bit. A little.
Ooh, okay.
That's a hot
Yeah,
take,
yeah.
though.
Okay.
Yeah, but I heard season 3 has a lot of Regulus content. That's what I'm
It-
excited for.
Oh, that's what you want? Okay, fair.
Senor Corneas.
Yeah, Cornelius. Yes.
Cornelius.
You'll understand when you get there. But season 3 is a good season. It's just I like the emotional aspects of like an isekai protagonist talking about like his past with his family and also the Amelia stuff because I love Amelia. She's been my best girl since season 1, but seeing just her whole past with Beetlejuice, which you didn't even think he had a backstory with her and all that, right? So of course I'm calling him Beetlejuice because it was a meme back then to call him Beetlejuice and all that. So yeah,
That's how you spell Beetlejuice, though, right? So like,
oh,
like
I didn't know that.
Betelgeuse.
Yeah,
is
Betelgeuse. Yeah.
Betelgeuse, I think, is like the actual pronunciation, but like the movie Beetlejuice, I think, is about like the same folk. I could be yapping.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't remember right now. So you could be
or
yapping.
I'm yapping. Yeah,
you could be
internet,
right.
people will just fact check.
Hey.
The movie's about the Archbishop.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, all about love.
Yeah.
That's why he's trying to get a bride because his bride died. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Connected universe.
Connected. But yeah, season 4 has been great. That opening, you guys will see in the future. I'm gonna do like this opening, not comparisons, but like maybe matches of the spring season. Cause man, so far spring got some bangers. I'm not gonna lie.
They do.
I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna dive into that later on. But yeah, guys, ReZero is so good. Konosuba is my favorite isekai, but ReZero second, easy second.
I'm not a huge isekai fan.
So what happened to all of that emotional resonance?
Well,
with the Konosuba.
Look, the emotional side is me and Aqua just, being that tight, me and Aqua are just the same brain cell. Yeah, that's the emotional side. Just her getting bullied, and I'm like, I feel you,
the
girl.
best one.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's what it is.
Stop pushing this agenda.
Look, I'll keep pushing it. Konosuba elite. Anyways, ReZero is elite too, though. The second elite. So, but also, yeah, since you are not into isekai, ABC, what is an isekai that maybe you have seen that you do enjoy?
Technically,
the
closest thing that I love is like
Bleach.
I mean,
Bleach.
Bleach isn't an isekai.
not playing it.
No, I was gonna say technically, right? By definition, I really like Devil's a Part-Timer. I know it's a reverse isekai, but like
you're right. I'll take that with yeah. That's a good one.
That's kind of I still gotta finish season 2, but like I remember when I watched that when I was like a kid, like and I was like, yo,
it's kind of elite.
This freaking final boss in a video game is flipping burgers. This kind of tough.
It is really tough. Saito, he was flipping the burgers and being a good doing good service. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I liked it. I really did. My thing is like I like the modern like world. Like whenever I don't really like medieval fantasy, like high magic and stuff like that. And when we get to like Witch Hat, I'll I really like Witch Hat for me to like make an exception because I'm not a huge magic academia like I don't really like that much. But like that's how good Witch Hat is. Like it's not my normal cup of tea, but it's still damn good. So
Yeah. I'm just it's just isekai has just never been my thing. Like I like a few isekai. Like I've seen
Yeah.
what like halfway through season 2 of Slime. I've seen 2 seasons of ReZero. I made a trade for that one, but
Fair, fair.
I'm
They're talking about
I'm
Mune.
blanking on it.
Yeah,
Sao.
Yeah.
Sao.
Ooh, okay.
I never finished season 1. I watched Gun-Gale Alternative. That one's really good.
Yeah, that's a good one. But that's
It's a
like
really good one.
well, no, I guess in a way, isekai in a way. Yeah. I see you.
Yeah,
I
so
see you.
so
Okay,
so
okay.
yeah, yeah.
You dabble,
it's
you
just- it's just
dabble.
something- yeah, I dabble.
Okay. I mean, since you talked about, dabbling a little bit in something, I think a lot of us have seen at least a decent amount of slime. And if some of us are caught up. So that's another isekai that has been booming and of course has been loved for a while because of Rimuru and his cuteness as a slime and also the agriculture side of it of like just politics. Slime has a lot of things. But how do you guys feel about it though? Like this start of season 4 or even past seasons, like how do you feel?
ABC does not like it. Let's get that dating out of the way first.
I don't like slime.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't
Dang.
like slime, or I don't love slime.
There's a difference.
Ooh. Well, elaborate. Let's hear what you think about it.
I think I like it enough to watch an entire season and then half of another one. So I gotta like it on some level.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you,
Nobody
Darby?
knows what to think about Rimuru.
Oh.
I just feel like Rimuru is like it's kind of like that overpowered archetype, and
Yeah.
like it like I think that there's a good way to write overpowered characters, and
Fair.
I don't think Rumoru's a great example of that. This is a hot take. Like I feel like he's a Gary Sue, and it's not in an interesting way. I think if you're invested in his entire cast, it's about the come up. It's about the it started from the bottom. Now we're here. Creating a forest kingdom from scratch. I found myself not really resonating with many of the side characters enough for me to feel invested in that. So
Fair enough. Do you, Darby?
he loves
Oh
the show.
that's why like we had to get him out of the way first. I do love all of the side characters. I love all of the side characters. I think that's why Rimuru's great. He cares about his friends and the people in the village to help it grow, right? He doesn't want a single speck, a fly on the village to die. He's gonna crash out.
Yeah.
That's why it's
definitely.
great.
Fair, right?
He has demon lords coming in and out, just chilling. This shit's so funny.
It is.
I like the
funny.
slice of life shit too, even though nothing's happening. It's great.
Yeah. I have the both sentiment of both of you guys because some like a little bit. I'm like, yeah, Rimuru isn't anywhere near my top favorite isekai protagonist. Like to be honest, like he's okay. He has his moments. I've heard it gets like his character gets really good later on too, but for right now, it's like it's okay. I enjoy him and I love his things with his like, of course, his people around him, the goofy moments. It's great. But then compared to like characters for me like Cosma, Subaru, even Ainz, like he's okay. I don't know. I don't really have him in such a high regard like many do. But of course, a lot of my friends like Slime, so not to rain down on their parade, but it's okay. It's a good time. Just not like one of my favorites because I don't know. Doesn't hit for me like that, but I do like the other stuff with the other characters. It's pretty cool. I do enjoy them. Just I also don't have them in a high regard either. But it's a good series for sure. Season 4 has been starting out. I have a friend of mine who has read the light novel, so he just tells me things that happen in the future. So there's something that is going to happen this season that I'm very excited to hear, or not hear, but at least just see. So that's basically what's making me excited about this season, to be honest, is that right now ReZero has my love and attention if you haven't heard that, obviously. But yeah. I mean, it's good.
I can tell.
I'm here to spread an agenda, and you guys are here to stop me and spread your agenda. So there, I gave you the slime shine, if you wanted slime. So yeah, Darby, you have anything else about this season 4 that you've like, or have you read the material that you're excited to see adapted or not?
No, I don't read. I don't know how to read.
You don't. Oh,
Just
bet.
in general, like I can't read words.
Bet. You know, so
We're
okay.
working on getting him help. We're working on
No,
getting
no,
him
no,
help.
no, 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 no. I'm just messing. But I haven't read the light novel for Slime. It's like really long, and it
Fair.
seems like I can't read like them at a meeting. I just don't want to do that.
Fair. I'm not gonna lie, that season did give me kind of like, oh nah. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. All right, whatever. So
I'm excited for the what's
talk
her
about it.
name? You know the girl they're hyping up, like the villain. Like
Yes,
she's like
she
a human.
yeah, she looks like a problem, a big
Yeah,
problem.
the ending song with her, she's covered in blood.
Yeah,
and
that
shit.
was.
I'm like, this not.
Yeah, she's
What's
crazy.
going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. This might be someone that we can't really like, convert to the slime religion.
We haven't seen a really W villain
Yeah.
since like Clayman in season 2.
Yeah.
Dio voice acting really pushed that shit to the next level, you know.
So I'm very curious too. Yeah, if she's gonna stick to being an evil, are we gonna like what are we gonna do? Because there's no way she's gonna be like all good by the end or whatever. But yeah, in that regard, that is something to look forward to in this season then, or whatever core, because they're doing 5 cores of this. So hey, slime fans are eating. I'm not gonna lie, they're eating. And you know what else we're eating this season is Rooster Fighter, some chicken. Cause hey, I'm not gonna lie, Rooster Fighter been kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie, I've been enjoying it.
It's like the same energy as Tojima wants to be. No.
Yes.
The Tojima.
I agree. I was thinking that too. It's like that bombastic like energy and then just seriousness with comedy in the mix of it. It's pretty funny.
Like I'm trying to understand. I'm like, is this supposed to? This is a joke, right? But it's taking itself serious.
You're supposed to take the chicken serious, bro. What are you doing?
No. Like obviously on some level you're not, but like I think it's the same way where it's like, I don't know, like if you guys were watching Sanda too. I haven't like finished that. But
Sanda was fun.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to take the Santa Claus guy serious? Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, like no, but like it's Santa Claus, but yes.
On some level
you are supposed to take it serious.
I agree.
So you're saying the episodes of the Rooster anime that you watched, you didn't take the cock on screen serious.
No, I don't know how to answer that question. I feel like
I'm not going. There was an emotional moment in I think episode 2 or 3 where it actually got me. I was like, "Aw, wait, that's actually so sweet."
Is it with the baby chick?
Yeah, I think it was that episode, and even the next episode is like there is actual like emotional moments with these like people who maybe get turned into demons. And of course, for people out there who don't know, this is about a rooster basically fighting demons to search for his sister that got eaten by one of them. And then so
W English voice, by the way.
Yeah, the voice is good. The English is great. And of course, you guys, I mean, I'm guessing a lot of people have seen the meme of like, him going back to this chicken and she's getting like, down, cocked down by this black cock and is like, whoa. And in Japan, I see what you're doing.
Rooster down, bro. Rooster down. The censorship. Rooster down.
Yeah, Rooster down. Yeah, Rooster down by this black rooster, which is insane work. I do not like. That is crazy to do that, and it's so funny. Like that, I do get you.
Why did they make it a black rooster?
Because Japan knows. Japan knows, bro. They're like, God, we keep losing our women to the black roosters. Dang it.
That sounds like a fan theory.
That scene was funny to me because like he pulls up. I can't stay. I gotta be on the road. Can't be tied down for too long.
Yeah.
And then later in the episode, it's like, I can't leave her alone on such a lonely night. And then pulls back up and sees that she's with another rooster, and he's like, the road is where I belong. And he just like leaves again. I'm just like, you just go and justify whatever you want to do.
Yeah, he acted like he didn't see that. I'm gonna head out.
I mean, oh
Yeah.
man, ABC, you haven't seen the episode where the other chicken shows up, the girl chicken.
No,
Oh,
that's episode 2,
dang.
3, where with the lightning
Yes,
powers, I think.
yes. Oh my god, there's such a
Yeah, I haven't
funny
seen that yet.
scene there where, oh my god, it's so good. I definitely want to, I'll say it here because it's just so funny. So they used to be exes, right? So they used to, mess with each other. And she came back for revenge basically because, he roostered her down and just left her. And she's like, how could you break a maiden's heart? And they start fighting, and then he just kisses her, and she's like, oh my god. And then he tries to rooster her down again, and this is crazy. I'm like, bro, you can't just be doing that, bro. You can't just swoo every woman and just do that.
It's just jokes.
It's
like,
jokes. It's jokes.
I don't even know what.
That's a subplot in Sinners.
Whoa, deep cut. Oh, Sinner's great. That is crazy work. I see what you did there. But I mean, Rooster Fire has been really fun. I keep telling my friends, like, guys, y'all gotta check it out. It's got elite. It's just for fun. It's the dub's great, the sub's great. And honestly, the whole plot is just so funny to me. I feel like this is a good junk food for you to watch. Like, it's so fun. It's just high energy. It's just like you said, ABC, the Tojima, the Kamen Rider Tojima one. That one was such a surprise by how funny it was and just how stupid. Like, I don't know, the action was actually really good too, honestly. And of course, the plot.
Yeah. I was about to say, speaking of like the Tojima and this Rooster show, it's kind of surprisingly well animated. Like they
Yes!
look great.
Yeah, even with the Rooster Fighter, like the CG demons look, atrocious, but at the same time, it kind of fits because they're like that bad of demons. So it's like
I don't really care if the ugly monsters look like better than they do look better than One Punch Man season 3 animation. It does.
hey, can't lie.
That's a low bar. That's
Damn.
that's a really low
He said,
bar.
"Damn, bro, y'all."
Like I was gonna say like as long as it looks better than that, and I'm like, wait, but it does look better than that though, you know?
Yeah,
It does.
it does. The dude, him going like inhaling and going caca is actually pretty cool. And other things that they do, honestly, in the show with like their fighting
A
styles.
rooster streak.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so
One
funny.
of Rooster's got powers.
He got them lungs, bro. He got them lungs. All that morning, that morning having to wake up people. Come on now. But then there's other subplot, which again, I mean, of course, right? No chicken can just defeat a demon, so there's like a reveal per se. That I'll leave it to you guys to watch it. So yeah, if you guys haven't been sold on Rooster Fighter, it's honestly a good time. This isn't something serious you have to like maybe lock in for. It's just a good time to at least check it out. Maybe on a I don't know, on a Wednesday where you're like, I got nothing to do. Maybe I gotta watch some chicken fight some demons.
They're not watching Invincible, The Boys, and Daredevil on Wednesday?
Nah, true. I mean, true. I mean, again, this is for people who don't like superheroes and whatnot. There you go. You got some other superhero, a chicken. There you go.
Oh, the superhero chicken. Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
That's a unique genre that like it's a demographic people were trying to hit for a long time, right? Superhero chickens.
Super cock.
And we're back into that. We're back like we never left.
Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. But hey, another fighter per se, but not in the same sense of being like a hero well known or just having superpowers. We're gonna go into Nippon Sangoku. This is a hero in a sense of trying to do what Senku is doing and try to change the system. This was an incredible surprise this season for me personally because I had it on my radar, but at the same time, I didn't really. I was like, oh man, I like the poster. That's really it. I didn't even check out a trailer, nothing. I went to this blind. And episode 1 sold me away. I was like, what? I love the style of this. I love the plot. It hurt me. Oh, man. I want to at least give you guys a surface level plot, like summary of this. This is basically about a guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking, break it down.
I got you. So this is basically about a guy named Misumi, who is with his wife, a loving time. They got married, you know, they're in this time period where Japan got regressed back to the Meiji era. You know, they were in the modern times like now, but you know, they lost a war and they basically got back to the old times. So nowadays, they have all this knowledge from the modern times, but they really don't use it because, you know, of course, they've been regressed so back. So they're back to their old ways. And he has this wife who basically doesn't believe in a lot of this stuff. She's like, there should be equality, there should be this and that. And he's just more the logical thinking. And he's like, I mean, but what else can we do? This is just the world. This is just how the world is now. He's kind of accepted this, right? But his wife, who is just very brave and whatnot, she just can't stand for this. She's like, you have all this knowledge, because he loves reading and he knows a lot of stuff from the modern era, right? Because he's very smart in that sense. So he's very knowledgeable, but he never uses it. And of course, except for like maybe greenery and stuff like that. So he'll use it for mundane stuff like that, but not in the sense of like using it to change the world, because I get it, right? And it's like when you see people protesting in your mind, you're like, well, what would that change? But at the same time, for a lot of people, yeah, that does change something. That's you voicing something that can change the system. And not to go into it, but that's basically the plot of the series. Again, because the episode 1 is just incredible. The style is really rough, like ping pong animation, but it's really well done. I love the different styles they go to, even the details, the POV shots, and even the transition the wife does. Even in the first episode, when the husband or our guy Misumi explains to her, "Why are you wearing a wedding dress? That's just, it's not da-da-da, we used to wear da-da-da," and she's like, "I don't care," and she's like rips off the page off the screen basically, and it's really well done. And she's like, "I'm just wearing a wedding dress because it's cute. It's nothing because of tradition, nothing else. I just think it's cute." So that spark of how his wife is basically made him be like, have this courage to change the world and actually stop it like being this regressed and unfair and all this stuff. So it's a really good story in that sense of him trying to change the world, like how I like to say, like how Senku does, of trying to bring back the era to a modern day, or at least trying to revive everyone, right? That's the whole plot of Dr. Stone and whatnot. So again, this is just a different way of kind of re-ungressing it, per se. I don't know how to explain that part, but yeah, if you guys haven't checked this out, I totally recommend it. The first episode is just incredible enough to get you hooked onto the plot, the characters, and episode 2 brings on a new plot where it's just really interesting of how he is going about trying to change the ways of this world. So that's all I can say on the surface that can get you hooked, but also not spoil you with some other details that is really fun and really interesting. But yeah, I don't know if that intrigued you too, since I know you guys like something different per se of an anime series or any media.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean,
he
check
did
it out.
a great job.
I'm gonna
selling
check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
I think you two, right, checked the opening, and you guys told me you love the opening, so you kind of get the sense of what I mean by the art style is very different, and even the.
Well, yeah,
I haven't heard,
stylistically,
I haven't
it's
heard it
great.
yet.
Oh, you
I haven't heard
haven't?
it.
Okay, so you don't even. Okay, well, Darby can probably
Yeah,
show
I
you.
like to go in blind to be surprised by the fire.
Oh,
you know?
okay, that's good. Then you'll enjoy it. I think you'll. I'm very excited to hear your thoughts about it, because yeah, that first episode is really good, and Darby has seen the opening and heard about it, and so he kind of maybe has a picture of like how these characters look and like, you know, maybe the plot a little bit, but in general, the first episode will tell you enough and you'll be shocked by how good it is. So I think this is a hitter, like a underrated hitter of the season that I'm excited to see more of, and I hope more people get into this because it's actually so good. It's really fun. So yeah, I just wanted to gush about that and shout that out because people got to get on that. It's so good, really fun time. But yeah, our next one will be Demons of the Shadow Realm by the author of Full Metal Alchemist. She is back, baby, and with another banger. Because, oh man, that first episode, I was so excited to see people's reactions because I remember reading this when this initially came out and being so, like, really shocked of how the twist happened. How did you guys feel about the twist?
The twist being what? What is the twist?
Are you talking like a sister?
There's two, right? Yeah. the twist of it actually being a modern age, and then the twist of the sister, right? Because
I saw the opening, so I got I got spoiled. I was like, I think I was talking to Darby. I'm like, yo, like it looks like they're doing like bows and arrows, and then I see people with cell phones in the next frame. What's going on, man? Is this like an SAO situation?
Yeah. Okay, so that's how
Right.
you got to find that out. And you, Darby? The same way?
The sister thing.
No,
I feel like no.
Mhm.
I saw the trailer for it like like 6 months
Ah.
ago. I'm like, yo, this should look fire. I'm tapping in. This is my most anticipated anime from like this
Mm-hmm.
thingy. It's like, yeah. The first episode's kind of like really, I don't want to say all over the place, but
Mm.
they don't explain like the main plot of the show, I feel like. And I think that's intentional. It's kind of like
Mm-mm.
you find out what it's about as you go on.
Mm.
And I don't know, I like it a lot so far. I want to know who the girl is, like, to him. Like, not obviously it's a sister, but I need to know the full story, the full picture, like
Right.
what happened to them realistically. I need to see the backstory.
I mean, for sure, right? I think even in these first 2 episodes, we still don't get like a lot shined on us, like about who's really bad, who's really good. Because right, we get like our whole expectations flipped with the whole reveal, like, oh, this is not like an old timey era, like we were kind of maybe people felt or whatnot. But no, there's like helicopters, military men, cell phones. Like, what is going on here? And then we have the brother, right, being told like, hey, don't let them catch you or whatever. And it's his real sister being like, hey, what's up? Don't listen to them. They're lying to you or whatnot. Or I'm trying to kill them and stuff like that. So there's a lot of mystery within that. It's like, who's really good, who's really bad. And even with his little glimpses we see of the past with his dad, like and his dad telling him like, hey, the left and right will always protect you, and you can use them as your daemons. And we see Gabby too. We get introduced to basically Edward Elric, but like genderfied, like yeah, like reverse gender bent. I was like trying to figure out the word. Which her little chomp, or like she's like glop glop. It was so funny in the dub for me.
Gobble,
Yeah, gobble
gobble,
gobble gobble. It was so funny in the dub. I watched it in
gobble,
dub.
gobble.
Initially, it was so funny. It was like gobble gobble. She's funny, but even just the whole concept of the Daemons is really interesting. And then they talked about in like episode 2 about like the underworld, like a lot of this stuff is still a mystery. Like you said, I think it's intentional for us to be confused, just like the MC. And I love just having to bring the MC to a modern time, and him being surprised by a car and by all these little things. Like even his daemons are like, oh wow, the world has changed this much, crazy. So I don't know, for the Full Metal Alchemist author to come out with something again just as crazy, because I feel like even initially with Full Metal Alchemist, that's like such a, how you call it, a unique concept with 2 brothers having, who are alchemists, who got one of them turned into like this like armor and all that. So I don't know, it seems she's 2 for 2 with a unique concept, and of course it has to be about siblings, but these are,
Yeah, I saw that too.
yeah, so it's like, it's already interesting in that regard to see where she's trying to go with this, and of course with like the whole modern age and all that. So I'm very intrigued. And also, one fact I wanted to bring out too was about in the opening of Vondi paying a tribute to the first opening of Full Metal Alchemist in the full version, which that was really sweet. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but in the second half of the full opening, he starts singing like the first maybe minute of the first opening of Full Metal Alchemist, and it's so sweet. I'm like, ah, that is really sweet to do the goat like that. And of course, even visually, the staff.
Brotherhood or the original?
I think it's Brotherhood. No, maybe it's not Brotherhood.
Okay.
It's one of the. It's like it's again basically the opening one again.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's
it's
Brotherhood.
yeah. And then of course the staff like paying a homage to the first opening too, with like the characters in the opening like coming out of the sky and stuff like that, and also like all those cute details that the staff and even like Vondi was doing. I'm like, that just goes to show like how much love they're putting into the series, and also just paying a tribute to the GOAT. That is not a lot of authors get that, I feel like. So it's just a shout out to that. It's so sweet what they did. And yeah, I don't know. The first two episodes have really intrigued me in that regard. I liked it when I was reading it, the first few chapters. So I don't know what happens later. I actually don't know anything. I never heard anyone's impressions or thoughts about the later chapters. So I hope it keeps being a hitter. We get 24 episodes of this, so hey, it better hit. Is all I'm saying.
Ooh,
I'm gonna ask you
24
guys.
Yeah, we're getting 24.
Ooh.
of
Ooh,
this
that's a
level
lot.
of animation.
Yeah.
Wow, we're eating.
We're eating. It's about to go crazy. So that's why I'm very excited to see if the story keeps up with that kind of like greatness. So I hope it does.
Do you guys feel like Gabby's like I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it.
Talk about it.
I feel like she's a reference to like her design is very Edward Elric.
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah. Like I mentioned
Like
earlier.
it's like the braid. Yeah, like I think you did mention it. Like that was distracting to me.
Oh, it was
Like the runts,
Just like the red cloak.
the red cloak, the braid in the hair, the fact that everyone is like he literally kept calling her like short, shorty, and like run. And I'm just like, yeah, that's Edward you talking about. Relax.
The
Relax.
runt puts an arrow in her.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He's like, leave the runt to me. I'm like, oh.
I get you. I guess because right. I mean, again, right. This is the same thing with Hiro Mashima, right? You can't help having characters look like your past characters. It's your design. It's your style. So I get you. Maybe in that sense, you
Blue and Happy are always in his series. He
you know,
sneaks them.
gotta be.
I'm gonna not make a new design. I'm gonna just put them in here again.
I'm gonna spin a block on the mascot character again.
Stop. I mean,
But this one gonna be Robot Happy.
Yo,
You gonna turn into twin Glocks.
That's mean. Stop. I mean, look, I don't blame him. Happy cute. You can utilize him.
He's like, you want me to start the marketing over from scratch? Nah. We're gonna spin a block on this one.
No, I mean,
we still got Happies in the warehouse we need to sell.
I mean, also, right? I mean, that's why Fairy Tail's coming back. Crazy enough, I'm like, why? Why is Fairy Tail coming back, bro?
Yeah.
I don't.
Whoa, you're gonna make all 12 Fairy Tail fans mad.
My bad, guys. I'm one with y'all, but y'all can't lie. Why is it coming back? 100-year quest is still going.
I will say, like I watched Fairy Tail up until the time skip. Quite enjoyable, but like
it's good.
I watched it with my brain off. Like it was just vibes. Like you just watch it with your heart. You just watch it with
you're
your
right.
Heart.
You do. It's a good time.
Like my frontal lobe wasn't anywhere near as developed.
Yo, I mean, you ain't
so, like,
wrong. You gotta say it.
Yeah. But like I just watched it when I was like a kid, and like I literally read a little bit of the manga because the anime was done. That's how much I loved it. But now I'm just like, I don't know how I did that.
Damn. I mean, look, dude, I will always be nostalgic about like just the series and the openings because I was watching as a kid too, and like while doing homeschool a little bit, I was like, I watched this shit on YouTube, bro, in parts. Oh, my goats. Oh, good times. That yeah. So for me, it's a more of an emotional part of like how I got into anime, and just watching it on my homeschool computer and parts and Clannad. Like that's why I would never really hate Fairy Tail because I'm like Fairy Tail was a good part of my childhood. I liked it, and even with the craziness that happens later, I'm like I still enjoy it. It's cool. It's a good time. Like you said, you watch it with your heart, not with your brain. And that's not bad to say because it's just true.
It's like Black Clover.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
He's like, you back in. Stop. Don't do
that. It's like Grand Blue.
No.
I mean, you ain't wrong, but like you don't gotta say it. Like Grand Blue, we can watch with like our hearts and maybe mouths and whatever. Anyways, know what else we could watch really nicely is Marriage Toxin because we always will hold our hands together, falling for the femboys, right, guys? I love everyone's reaction to not knowing that guy was a guy.
Not
the
falling for the femboys.
That guy is way too cute to be a guy. I'm not buying it.
Hey, I don't blame you. I would fold too.
I don't have an opinion on this at all. I mean, like, I don't. I don't really
You do
care
know who
about.
that is. You do know who that is, though.
No, I mean, like, I don't have an opinion on how cute he is or she is.
You do though. You
No,
were
I
bricked
don't.
up. You were bricked up.
I'm more mad at the date of the week formula.
Oh no, I do.
Like,
No, yeah, we talked.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit before. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm getting invested. I don't like. I've read like
Yeah.
a good chunk of it. I think I'm ahead. Like, have they ran into like Shark Girl? Have they done that yet?
No. Oh yeah. Now,
Yeah,
yes, they have.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, like, I really like Shark Girl, and I'm like, oh well, next week it's not gonna be Shark Girl. You know,
No,
like,
I
it's gonna be
feel
someone
you.
else.
Yeah.
I
And
feel
like,
you.
I feel
The
like that
pacing in the
formula
anime
is
is
just.
really fast compared to the manga. And the
Mm,
manga wasn't slow by any means.
It wasn't slow. No, it wasn't.
No, I feel you. So I think I feel you too, because when this was announced to be an anime, I was kind of like shocked. I was like, really? I mean, like, it's cool, but like, I mean, not like that. And it's getting such a good production too. So it's no hate. But at the same time, I am salty. I'm like, dude, there's so many other things that could be like having good animation, like Sakamoto Days, or anything else. To be honest, I don't really. It doesn't have to be Sakamoto, but other series that could have a good production like this one, that have a better story. But I do like the story at the same time of this one. It's just I feel you. The whole girl of the week, and then at the same time, he's just gonna choose Kunosaki at the end. We all know this. Come on now. I mean,
That's my agenda. That's my agenda.
I mean, I feel like with the recent chapters, it's just true at this point, right? It's inevitable, and it's fair.
It just narratively, it just feels like that would make the most sense.
Oh,
It's the person who's
100%.
been with him at the beginning. It's
Yeah,
the person who's always been by his side, putting him on game about everything.
yeah.
Kinosaki, I feel like Kinosaki likes him off rip.
That ass. I mean, he did mention the first. You look like my first love, and then
Kinosaki explains in the episode that he has a charm.
It's like, come on. You can't,
dialogue?
right? You can't just say that and not feel nothing. Come on now. Come on
He's
now.
like, yo, break it down. Yo, explain it. She's like, shh, don't worry about all that.
Don't worry about it. No. So
You should save people. And he's like, what?
So look, at the same time, I do enjoy the series. It's been fun. I'm very excited for Hamster Girl. That's my girly. But I know she's not gonna win. And I know that, I don't know, it's just a lot of these other girls who are coming like out later will be really good, but none of them are gonna win. They should just
That's the big one of the
Mhm.
one of the ops likes him, right? I want her to win.
Oh, okay. That's you.
That's fire.
I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't a series that you can introduce so many good girls and not have them all be with him. I feel like this should just be a poly relationship at this point. Like, you just get all of them. How about that?
He can't.
I know.
The people aren't going to be happy
He can't
about
do that.
Yeah, he can.
No, I like I think his character.
No, he wouldn't. Yeah,
he can't.
Yeah.
He just can't.
I love the main character.
No, he's
Geralt's
good.
great.
He's great.
It's fantastic. It's just he's in a story that's formulated to
Yeah.
bring bread in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not his fault.
Yeah, no,
Geralt.
100%.
Like
I
this
agree.
this series conceptually is like ripe for serialization, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel like it would be better if he just chose the first girl, Shark Girl, and then chilled with her, protected her. You know, like that would be my perfect story. But if we don't get what we want,
That
can't
is
get what we
true.
want.
That is true. We really don't. So I mean, that's the sad truth of me watching this every week. I'm like, my girl gonna show up, and it's not the same, bro. I can't even hope or anything because I already know where it's going. So I mean, for people who are enjoying this, I've seen a lot of people who actually are enjoying this, which is great. Introduce yourself to the series, and of course, this is going to be a fun one where you can all have your different perspective of like which girl is your favorite, which one is like more your style, and see if Garo ends up with them. But mostly, Kurosaki is going to be the bro. It's going to be the pick. Which Kurosaki is great character
funny
too.
and well animated.
It is. It really is. I actually have been really shocked with how the production has been. So, hey, for Marriage Toxin fans, there you go. You're eating good. You're eating good. You're eating good, just like the candy kits that Garo makes. But no, I did have been, and also the opening. Did y'all see hear the opening?
Yeah,
Oh
the
my!
opening, great.
The ED2. Oh my god!
Oh yeah. Oh, well, what does the opening
I
say?
haven't heard it yet.
Kiss or kill.
or kill, kiss or kill. That's your
Kiss or kill, kiss or kill. Oh, it's so good. And the dance. Oh, I've been doing. Oh my god, it's so good. Actually, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. I again, props to this series. So they're getting the love. They're getting the love. Another series that's getting a big love too is the Akane Banashi, guys. We gotta talk about Akane Banashi with the Rakugo. I mean, for me,
Yeah.
I've always heard good things about it from my friend Memory and K. He's been loving this series for years. So seeing this adapted finally after so long that have him and other fans alike have been waiting on, and getting this good of a love, I'm happy. I know my friend was talking about like it's not getting that witch hat atelier like kind of love, but at the same time, no, it is. It's giving you a lot of good like POV shots, a lot of the good backgrounds, and even just sound design. It's really good because right, this is all about storytelling. That is what Rakugo is about. This is about you on a single mat telling a story. I like to compare it to like a stand-up comedian since I really love stand-up comedians. Like they have a full stage, right? They have an advantage of that and trying to reel an audience in that way with their impressions and whatnot. But with Rakugo, it's more of an old-fashioned stand-up where they only get the mat, they can move around, and they have to really showcase to you that, oh, we are embodying these characters that we're telling you about. And it's about old Japanese stories, so that's even more of a strict thing you have to really abide by. So now with a character like Akane, who's trying to prove a point that, you know, if we seen episode 1, her dad got done dirty, basically, by this traditionalist. Now she's here with the new gen Rakugo, where she's trying to prove like her dad's way of doing Rakugo was right. And you don't have to keep going by the same ways of Rakugo. You can do something different. So again, I already love Akane from the first initial episode, but episode 2 with her performance was incredible. I really loved her performance. It was so good. And the way she was like really embodying eating the manju was what fascinated me. So I don't know. I want to hear your guys' thoughts about Akane Banashi because I'm already hooked on it. It's so good. I love Rakugo. I've seen some Rakugo series, so I'm already hooked in that instance because I love storytelling in different ways. It can be, again, like I said, like a stand-up comedy, now like Rakugo, maybe drawing, maybe music. Like there's so many different ways to do storytelling. You just have to really showcase to the people that who are watching you who you are as the characters or what you're trying to portray. So
As a performer, yeah.
Yeah, as a performer.
I've only read a little bit of it. But that is like gun to my head. I'd probably say my most anticipated anime of the season. I kind of like that or the or Yomi, right? Just because like I don't know, like Akane Banashi just always looked phenomenal, but like Darby can explain. I think he has words about it more than I, so I'll let him take it away. But I kind of a little bit agree with him too, with his take on at least the manga. Go ahead, Darby. You got this. Speak for us.
Yeah. I mean, when Akane Banashi first dropped the manga, I was in there. Chapter 1. I read this. I'm like, wow, this is fire. I really like this. MC is a female as well. She looks W design. Okay, we're in there. And I'm like, but there's something missing. A fire anime adaptation with W music, W soundtrack, W animation to tell the story. Because manga is cool. But visually representing like storytelling in like Akane Banashi in my head when I was reading this, I'm like, okay, she's starting telling this shit. I see water in the back, a whale show up, boom, transition, anime looks fire, you know? Manga can't do that to me in my head.
It can't, yeah. I mean, again, right? It has all the details for you to showcase that, but it's not the same as like showing you in animation form, right? Like showing you like, oh, in the sound design.
Somebody might argue a W transition is turning the page. No, not really. Stop playing. What are you doing?
I think anime and manga are like they can do their own thing and they can do it really well.
Yeah.
But I also like I think that like a good adaptation would elevate what the manga did. You know, like
100%.
I can see, like I see the vision. I see the vision. You know, so like I kind of agree with him on that.
Oh yeah, I
For
agree.
this specific kind of story, you know, like I just feel like this would do better in an anime setting, which
Oh,
it's out,
100%.
and I'm definitely gonna tap into that.
Oh, 100%. So far they've been killing it. I feel I had another friend who caught up to Akane Banashi because of the first episode, and he was talking about like how in episode 2 the snake scene hit harder in the manga for him, but I haven't seen the chapter yet, but I was trying to explain. I'm like, I mean, I get you, but maybe the reason why it hit more for you in the sense in the manga was because of the details. But in the anime, they made it kind of more simpler, but it still hit. But it was trying to portray more so like the vibe and like in the sound design more so maybe of what the manga showed of like the line art or whatever, right? So in that instance, that's the difference in media, but it still hit hard when she was doing the serpent. So again, right, because that has to be the VA doing it while also them adding the sound design of the snake and the visuals. So it's like a whole different other portrayal of the scene. So I liked it still, and even with the next performer, I forgot his name, but he did incredible. The pupil of the guy who did her dad dirty, his singing was really good, and you can even hear the feminine voice that he was trying to invoke, and that's what he is called, like the seduction something. I forgot his name per se, like his whole thing. So it really comes to show that there's different performers and different ways they have and or what they're known for, because he's more known for of course being having the more feminine side and the sexy vibe and whatnot. So all that stuff is incorporated into your style, so she has to find her style too, besides just doing what she used to copy from her dad. So that's what I'm excited to see too, is like her own style. So yeah, again, yeah, Akane Banashi's been getting love. The opening is so nice because it's so Rakugo, and even the ED, like I don't know. I'm excited to see the more of the cast of Akane Banashi and see her growth, because yeah, her poor dad, like he deserved to keep going on top, but he sadly got done in by someone who's a traditionalist, and maybe he has some truth. Right now I hate him, but maybe I don't know. Maybe he will have some like advice for Akane that would maybe help her down the line or something. So yeah, it was a very sad start to the beginning of Akane Banashi, but at the same time, it was maybe something in the future we'll come to appreciate. Because I remember reading this initially, like maybe 2 years ago or whatever, and I was so pissed. I was like, bro, what? And even in the anime, I was like trying to be happy, but at the same time, I'm remembering what happens at the end of the episode. So I'm like, man, this is not fair. He was embodying his wife in the scenes when he was feeling nervous, and even embodying like holding Akane in his hand. Like, ah, a lot of good scenes that the Shinta, her dad, did, and it's okay. Well, she'll prove for him and do him justice. And yeah, and not last but not least, or maybe it is last but not least. Well, no, it won't be last but not least. My bad. Witch Hat Atelier, talking about the form of art and performing. You know, there's another, like, of course, is craftsmanship is another form of art, and you know, this is what our girl Coco is really good at, and maybe it will help her make her own magic per se. And come to find out, no, it actually is a form of magic in this sense. Because, yeah, you have to draw out your circles and all these symbols to do magic. So, yeah, again, this was one that got delayed initially, but got an insane production behind it. And not to see it here with these 3 episodes, so good. So freaking good. And I want to hear your thoughts, guys, about these 3 episodes.
ABC, you want to go first?
Yeah, I don't mind going first. I really like it. I don't like. I said earlier, I'm not a huge academia magic guy, so like I didn't know what it was at all going in. Like I think Darby like booted it up, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. Like I was told by it, like V talked to me about it, and like she really likes it, but I didn't have any expectations going in, and I was like, oh, it's magic, it's medieval fantasy. I'm not loving it. It looks great though. Ooh, hold on. They're kind of cooking with the. Okay, yeah. I see what the vision is. Okay, yeah. And then by the time episode 1 was done, like I was invested in like the world, like with the witches, and magic as a whole. And honestly, it's just a great looking show. Like it just looks great. It's like we were watching it dubbed,
Mm,
and it sounds great. It
dub,
looks great, and I
yeah.
just really like. I really like it. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but like the world building, it like I'm genuinely interested in how the world's gonna branch out and be, and like I'm invested in these characters kind of growing and learning, and I think that the magic system's very unique, where it's like
Mm.
it is like a craftsmanship kind of thing.
Mm.
And it's like I think it's a really good system, and I'm excited to watch more, just because it's such a stunning kind of show. So yeah, I'm happy with it for sure. I think you guys will have a lot more to say because you're caught up to episode 3, but
Nah, I mean,
take it away.
no, I liked your whole explanation of that because I do agree with the whole system. I loved how just immediately when you see episode 1, the whole thing of like Kiefer being like, "Oh wow, you're really good with your line art." Because I know immediately when I was watching her do it, I was like, "Dude, it takes." I am so not great with my line art, especially with drawing and like, or even like doing like how you call it, DIYs, or like, trying to do a line in anything, even in cloth. I'm like, dude, I don't know how. Yeah, props to her to be able to do that and really be good at it. To her mom being like, oh, she's a pro. I'll let her handle it, in full confidence with her. She's like, hey, she can handle it. She's really good. And him mentioning like, oh, your line art is really good. It's like magic, and I love that line. And just seeing later where it comes full circle, where it's like, oh, I can make something, because that's the whole the origins of magic is with like drawing it on a pin, which is really cool. And I think there was another creator, Danny, who talked about it, like how in different shows, right, with like magic and stuff, like it's all about, is it about the strength of the person, how muscly they are, or is it about how much focus they have? Like there's so many other things in other series where it has to kind of be like, you gotta think about in that sense of like who truly is strong. Because right, in some series it could be like such a skinny person who can actually be stronger than maybe the muscle person in magic and whatever for strength and whatnot, or the smartest person maybe gets outbeat by like a dumb person because of them knowing this other form or whatever. But this, in this instance, this has to do more so with skill, right? Because your skill really is basically your telling of like how strong you are as a witch. Is your line art this defined to really perform the magic really well, or if you do it really crappy and you're not really good at drawing, do you suck at it? And what you would do, because you're doing it not as neatly as you should be, and all this other stuff. So again, right, we have Coco, who has refined her line art in just in her clothes. Like, of course, right, she was a craftswoman with her mom and like doing all these clothing things where you have to be really precise in everything. And that's what she has, I feel like, as as an advantage than the other witches, because sure, right, she didn't grow up doing magic like the other girls, like we see in episode 3, but she did grow up doing her own magic, which is the line art and craftsmanship and all these like calculations per se of like defining everything. And that is what got her to do something really cool in episode 3. And I really love that. Like that whole full circle of being like her mom taught her magic the whole time. And even though the girls are being like, you don't deserve to be here, but she does, because she's doing it and she's really smart at it and she's really good. So I don't know. It has astounded me so far in these 3 episodes, and of course, right, we can talk about the production and being great, the angles they do, the POV shots, just a lot of great things they do in animation and direction wise. But just for the system and the world building right now has been really incredible, like you said. I'm gonna give it to Darby. and what you thought about like the whole system and like Coco as a character, and anything else you want to mention.
I mean, yeah, you kind of nailed it on the head with the full circle thing about her mom. Like that's what really like got me like, okay, I'm in there. Because episode 1, like, I kind of felt a little like shit escalated really quickly at the end of episode 1, right? I thought it was a little too fast for me personally, and like I don't know, there was urgency there, but in my head it feels like they kind of moved on and they were trying to like learn magic again. It's like, I don't know how I feel about this. But episode 3 brought it back when she's like realized that her mom was the reason, she can do the magic now. And it's like, okay, I'm doing this for my mama. We back, I'm in there. I really like that. Like for Coco, the main character, like that's I mess with that shit heavy. And the power systems, like, and the witches is the most interesting part. Like Coco's cool, but the greater story of the world, I'm in there. I love when people drop a new power system that I'm like, they done it again. A new interesting power system. I don't know how they done it. There's 60 plus years of power systems and they've dropped a new one. That's interesting to me. How
That
have they done
is
it?
that is true, right? In a way, right? You think like, oh, if someone has already thought about it all, but no, then you see something unique like this, and you're like, okay, well, never
That's
mind.
what I'm
Here we
saying.
go.
I thought I knew ball, but you
Yeah,
dropped some new bangers. You dropped some new bangers.
I guess you're. I
And I
didn't.
really messed with that.
No, 100%. I think people. I didn't even think about that, but people have been maybe chatting about that. Like, say, ooh, now we get to find out this new power system. Like, who truly is strong in this world? Is it the best artist, or like who is strong? I guess in this sense, because it's all about drawing. So how detailed or how crazy can you go with just drawings to be like stronger per se? Like how what is Key Freestyle that makes him such a big deal, and then all these other big witches per se? So you know what? Yeah, in that instance, I'm very excited to see that too. And of course, right, like helping bringing her mom back, because of what she did, which it was so cute. Her trying to at least practice and stuff like that. And of course, we find out like this. Kiefer's trying to find out the people who gave her that book. Right? They call like I forgot, like the Kurt chopped hats or something, or I forget. But that apparently it's like these.
The name of the book.
No, it's these like apparently like these people, right, that are giving people these books or whatever. We don't know truly who they are, but it's been mentioned that Kiefer's been trying to look for them, and that's why he's keeping Coco, because she basically ran or met one of them that gave her that book and ink, right, the forbidden book and ink or whatever. So he's like, oh, those are the people I'm looking for, and that's another reason why he's keeping Coco, besides her doing some like a forbidden magic or whatever. So I don't know. I forgot their name. They mentioned their name, but they're called something cap, like the something caps.
The brimmed caps.
The
That's
brim.
what they're called. Unironically, that's what they're called.
No
That's
way.
hilarious. That is what they're called. The brimmed caps. I remember it. I remember seeing that
Okay, the
in the
brim cap.
episode.
Okay, that's who they are. The brim cat or brim caps. My bad.
I thought that was so redundant. The brimmed caps.
They're like, yeah, they're not
Like,
poking. No, they're brimmed.
Ironically enough, that's a hat on a hat, huh? Like,
Yeah,
in more ways than one.
that is so
they got that
funny.
shit on. Literally, they got shit
That
on. That
is
shit on.
crazy. Oh my god. So yeah, in that instance too, then I'm very excited to see like what the brimmed hats are about. Like, okay, like what happened to them? Like what made them be so like these people that use forbidden magic, or like are trying to get these other people into forbidden magic. And of course, I like the girls too that we got introduced. They like they seem really fun. And I love the brushy little creature. So cute. Just this series has been like, I don't know, a good introduction basically. And also I don't know. I'm definitely gonna probably read this along, because yeah, I'm thankfully never read this. I've always seen it on the bookshelves, but I don't know. I think I lucked out, because now I get to experience it as an anime only, with 13 episodes of this apparently. And then apparently I saw too, like the directors were coming out talking about like, hey, some manga chapters are going to be rearranged or whatever, and because fans were complaining about like the first episode. But I like how the director came out being like, yeah, some things are going to be rearranged or maybe cut out, so don't be, like talk like we wanted to make a director's cut basically, because there was a lot of things they had to cut off for some reason. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, hey, that's fine with me. I like seeing an anime format being different from the manga, because that means I can read the manga with new content per se. So it's okay. I don't mind it. That's like two different mediums of the same thing, but in different viewpoints. I don't know, or like experiences. So I don't mind it. But I mean, so far though, I've been enjoying the anime a lot. Like really a lot. Like it's actually like maybe one of my top 5s from the season. It's so fun and already so creative and just adorable and beautiful. That opening with Eve and Sui, oh my god. And the visuals too of that opening is incredible. God. I don't know if y'all heard the opening. Ugh.
Yeah. The opening's great.
Fire, bro. Fire. But yeah, again, watch Witch Atelier. It's so good and really fun. I'll probably talk more about it in a video or something, because it's been so fun. I have been enjoying it. So good luck to Coco being a good apprentice, and hopefully can maybe like her. Like, let's be friends. Don't be mean, please. I'm just a nice girl who wants to learn about magic to free my mom, please. But yes, now we're getting to the end. Last but not least, now I can finally say that. The whole anime that started the spring season, basically, now we're gonna end it with end the pod with it. Agents of the 4 seasons. That, funny enough, we tackled spring in the first episode, which that was really nice. Since, of course, right, we're getting into the spring anime season. This was the first anime to come out before anything else. So what a fitting series to start it, and then now to end it with the pod for now. Since, yeah. Sadly, I think I've been the only one who has seen this one, right? I don't think you guys have.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
No.
Okay. Let me put some game. Alright. So this one is by the creator of Violet Evergarden. I don't know if you guys have seen that one.
There.
Alright. Alright. So this is by the creator of the Violet Evergarden. Of course, it's going to be emotional. It's about the 4 seasons, of course. It's in the name. But they're agents of the 4 seasons. So I'm guessing, yeah. They have given these humans the powers to bring spring or bring winter, like all the seasons, basically. That's the spring, like the weather gods, whatever, or like the season gods. So there's these certain people who can bring spring in all these seasons, and we have a mystery that spring hasn't been around for a while. We don't know why, but she finally came out of hiding 10 years ago. Or, well, for 10 years she was gone, but she came back now, recently. So now she's going to this town to bring spring with her agent called Sakura, because her guard, not her agent. All the seasons have guards, and of course they're with their agent. So we have a beautiful showing of spring, basically bringing back spring, which was a beautiful scene. It was an emotional scene because they wanted to bring spring, but they couldn't yet because of this little girl on the mountains, in the snowy mountains, trying to do something. And they're like, okay, well, we told people they have to get out of here. Why are you here? And, the girl's being stubborn and being like, I gotta be here. I have to shovel something. And you come to find out that she was shoveling her mom's grave. And you feel all these emotional moments. It was really sad. But then at the end of the day, you had some warmth in your heart, because once when the agents of spring brought in the ritual and started clearing away the snow, which was a fantastic scene. I love the usage of spring, just using the snow and melting it and watering all the flowers and bringing down all this sunlight and warmth, because it just shows the balance of the seasons. I really love when again, this is just off topic, but I love this one line from Fruits Basket where Toru mentions to the seahorse guy, the doctor, oh, don't be afraid of winter melting. It brings on spring. And it's such a throwaway line, but in the series, and especially for him, it's such a meaningful just line. And it just, I don't know, I loved it. So visually, just what spring did during the whole ritual just brought on that kind of line to me. when we saw it visually, where she just brings on the snow and it melts and it brings it waters down everything like rain, and it's so beautiful. And the ritual song was good too, really nice. So it's just basically, we already know there's a mystery with why spring wasn't around for so long. So winter was basically the only weather for a while. It was skip, I'm guessing, to summer. No, it will skip to fall to winter and not be spring, and then go back to summer. So all this stuff, there's a lot of mystery going on. Like, what happened to her? Why was she what was she gone for so long? And then we have winter's backstory, and then we have summer's backstory. So it's a lot of a drama, but also a lot of warm hearting. Like for right now, we don't have a lot of warm, heartwarming moments, but for a little bit we do. Even with the hurt we have around, because of course, right, this is the Violet Evergarden author. Nothing's ever going to be truly happy, because we have to have some sadness. We have to have some heartbreaking. And that is really showcased in the first 3 episodes. We already get the conflict between all the seasons so far. Not all of them, but actually 3 of them. And their guards, what's happening. Is it fair that they're agents of the seasons? Do they get to live a normal life? Are they happy being this way? Or like all these other things that it brings into question? It's like, why are they agents for the seasons, really, and stuff like that? So yeah, a very interesting series covering about, of course, the weather, but then also maybe again, like, do humans need this, or like deserve, like, especially the people chosen to be the agents of these seasons, do they really want this? Is it fair to put all that responsibility on them to bring seasons to every like town and city and whatnot? So if you don't like that kind of like concept of human having the power to bring on this like weather to certain places, and then having conflicting dramas within about all that, hey, I would say, it's pretty interesting so far. These 3 episodes, it's been really nice. I don't know.
Sounds fire, yeah.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
I'm
I'll have to check it out.
I'm gonna boot that up, man. I'm gonna boot that up.
His neurons started firing at 200% capacity when you're Violet Evergarden. He's like, oh, I'm in there.
No, literally, he was like, "Oh, bet. All right, you say less, say less."
That's all he needed. That's all he needed.
That's all he
Yeah,
needed.
yeah. No, that's all I needed. But then, like, she mentioned the 4 seasons thing. I don't think I've ever seen like a show with that concept. Like, there's a lot of movies where people control elements and stuff, right? But
Right, like Airbender, right? Like
I don't.
those kind of, but not seasons, right? We've never seen like a season thing.
The only thing I can think of in my mind is like the Tinkerbell movies.
True. No, you're right. Right. You know what? That's probably what I was thinking in the back of my head, because I was thinking that too. I'm like, dude, I don't think we've ever gotten something like this. But that's in the sense fairies that bring on weather, or like these seasons, right? Not like people. So it's kind of different, but at the same time, no. I mean, I feel you. That's actually, that's
Yeah,
a good
really,
call.
I'm really curious on what the conflict is gonna be about. That's like what I'm interested in.
Yeah, hey, that's why I wanted to keep it a little bit mysterious, because it's a really good concept already, and I'm very excited on the mystery. So, hey, if you know Violet Evergarden, the mystery be good. I'm not gonna lie. So,
Yeah, Violet Evergarden is great. Is it episodic like Violet Evergarden?
Ooh, yes, right now, but maybe it all aligns too in the same way though, right? Like it tackles different
Are
things, but then at
they
the end
just
of the
showing the
day,
backstories
yeah, they
of each
do.
season right now?
Right now, we're seeing backstories, yes. So I'm guessing
Okay.
it will align into a big picture. For right now, we're getting backstories and then B plot of like what happened in the background of the mystery. Like it's that type of story.
Yeah, I don't mind as long as like, I mean, in Violet Evergarden, most of the stories were like super heartfelt and like
Mm-hmm.
great, so I didn't
Yeah.
really care. And it was to get Violet to understand her emotions better, so it made sense. This was just different stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this one too, it tackles kind of that. It's like, oh, I don't know. What is the feelings of the people around, even like the guards? What is the feelings of the agents, especially, and yeah, just how this whole system's going. So it tackles a lot of different things that I'm very excited to see it. Like maybe because I think we're getting 13 episodes of this one. I don't think we're getting 24. But I've heard good things about the light novel, so I don't think the story is gonna fall off for sure. It's been, and also the production by Wit. Oh my god, golly. Yeah, Wit.
Yo, why they be like? Is it that serious? Stop.
Dude, you'll see in episode 1, you'll be like, oh shit. It's
We
serious.
need the big guns. We need the big guns to show the
Basically, it's really good. And I feel like, especially since it's covering the seasons, right? Seasons are very varied in like their presentation, the sound. They killing it. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite season is summer and maybe fall, but I do love spring a little bit. So I don't know. It's been showcasing all the different seasons really well. And the color design, of course, how it like just looks and moves, and every detail they pay attention to, everything is so well done. Yeah, it's just really good. I can't praise it enough, really. Like, for it to start the anime season, it was a banger. I'm not gonna lie
Sounds
to you.
good, yeah.
Really good, really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, hey, definitely, when y'all check it out, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I'm
really
definitely
fun.
gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, that will sadly end our episode of OtakuGalaxy. I really appreciate you guys being here. Again, we yapped a good amount about, of course, different media, like the superhero saga we're having right now, and also the spring anime season. We gave our first impressions. Of course, there was a lot of things I've checked out that maybe they haven't. So I'm gonna save those first impressions too for next time. So of course, comment down below maybe other series you're watching that you want to shout out. I'll probably have already seen them, and I'm very excited to talk about them. And the boys, maybe we'll check out things that, of course, maybe I shouted out here that they didn't get to see. So y'all tell them down below some things y'all want to recommend them to, or even just hop on what they were talking about earlier about Daredevil, about, like, of course, the other superhero shows we mentioned, and anything else from the season that we were kind of gassing up and liking, and maybe you have further thoughts on. But no, for real, guys, thank you for being here for episode 2 of OtakuGalaxy. It was so fun having you two. Again, did y'all have fun? How you feeling?
It was
great.
very fun.
I'm happy to support like you're really passionate about this stuff. So like just sitting down and just having a conversation about like all this amazing media that's just coming out right now. I thank you for like having us.
I love seeing people excited about
exactly. Yeah. People's passion, it's the best. So
I'm so bad because I get too excited, and then also I watch too many things, so I also want to like express my stuff, but I also want to hear people's other thoughts.
Her bag is deep, guys.
No, guys, not. Relax. It's not that deep.
She wanted this to be a 12-hour stream.
Whoa.
24 hours, man.
Whoa. That's not true. I mean, maybe one day we'll have this live and you guys could chime in live. We will see. It depends how big this, like, of course, this little podcast I have going goes. So you can hear me yapping for years. Yeah. I
had fun.
Yeah, that's good. That's all I want anyone who becomes a guest to OtakuGalaxy to have fun, because that's the whole point of OtakuGalaxy. Again, that I want to bring on a lot of different people to give their maybe agenda they want to spread, and of course we all can have the same agenda we want to spread, but just to bring on different types of people who watch different type of things and give their perspective on things. So yeah, OtakuGalaxy is just to accommodate anything. It doesn't have to be just solely anime. We're going to talk about other like TV shows, cartoons, indie shows, sometimes maybe games. I don't play them, but I watch my friend play them from Mincho Streams, or Dylan Cash. Shout out to him. I watch him play games.
Shout out.
Dylan Cash. Shout out Dylan Cash, or any other YouTuber like your boy Rosie. I don't know, like Corey Kenshin. We want you back, Corey. Dude, I watch too many gamers.
Berlin.
Berlin, PG. Shout out.
Yeah. Dropping the gubby. Berlizzi's been asking me for a while. He's like, "Where the shout out been?" And I told him, next time I'm on the pod, I'll let him know.
That yeah, really? He personally?
Releasey been asking you, yeah?
Yeah,
He been asking
really,
me.
really.
I saw him in the
Oh,
mirror.
really? Well, Tony's been asking me. So Tony, hey, I love you, brother. I know you've been wanting to get a shout out, Tony. It's Tony Stavochi. I forgot your last name. I'm not gonna lie. Tony.
Yeah, I know Tony. Tony Tough, the tiger, right?
No.
I thought we were talking about Chopper.
Oh no! We're not
Yo, Chopper in the back, right?
Yeah,
Chopper's
well,
in the
yeah,
back.
Chopper's in the back. Yeah, but
Jose,
I was talking about
shout out
Tony
to-
Stavochi or Stavochi.
Tony
Oh, yeah, I know
Stavochi?
him. I know him.
Stavici,
Yeah, I know
yeah.
him.
Yeah,
know
but
him.
nah, it's okay.
Cool,
The
he's cool,
joke's
he's cool.
done now. Yeah, no. But yeah, anyways, I watched too
He's the
many
guy with the
gamers.
nice beard, right?
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
he has a nice beard and hair. Oh my god, that hair.
Yeah, I got nice hair too. Yeah.
Sheesh. But yeah, no. Again, you guys know I don't game a lot, but when I do game, I be killing it. Maybe. But yeah, anyways, before this goes on any longer, again, shout out to Darby, shout out to ABC. You'll see these boys maybe in the future, and also maybe some other guests from the same group that I'm in with these boys. So look forward to that. Or we can have a whole gang in here. You'll never know. Right now I'm just condensing it to just 3 people or 2 for right now, so I can feel the vibes and feel like where I want to take this. But for right now, this was really fun with you too. I appreciate you guys. You guys know ball, so I had to have you on for some episode. So
Yeah, I appreciate you
y'all.
having us.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for real. Thank you for real. So yeah, that will be it for us. So see you in episode 3 of OtakuGalaxy, of course, with a new guest or maybe the boys back. We will have to see. Again, our schedules are always have to be we'll have to figure out our schedules basically for anyone that I bring on. So yeah, again, comment down below anything you like. I know y'all be watching me on TV, so I don't get that, to be honest. I watch on my phone everything I do. So if you watch me on TV, just know I love you and I appreciate you because you're brave enough to have me on TV with your parents around, or with your girlfriend around, or with your boyfriend around, or with your pet around. So hey, we've been talking about Rooster and Cox and whatever, and then I'm just surprised you left us on your TV with all that. So hey, much love, and also just check out everything we've been yapping about, because yeah, if you're not
Like Daredevil, man.
exactly, if you're not watching any of these medias, where have you been? Where are you? Go watch some TV and touch grass at the same time, though. Like, don't just be in your
Drink
room.
water, man. Drink water. Yeah.
Drink
good
water.
ass.
Good. Drink water. Hydrate. Touch grass. Yeah, have fun. See you guys next time. Peace. Bye bye.